So today we are going to learn about solving the quadratic equations by using the completing square method. Now this is an easy concept. The only thing is that you must remember how to make the perfect square. So start with an example. Have a look on the example and make it or write it in the form of perfect square. So you can see that x square plus 10x plus nothing is written and they ask you to write it in the form of perfect square. If the equation, the standard equation is written in the form of ax square plus bx and the third term is not given to you, so the only thing you have to do that take the b and divide it by 2 and write it the whole square. And now if you want to write it in the shrink way or in the perfect square form, what you will do, you will write the square root of the first term and you will write the square root of the last term and put the square on the top. So have a look how we will do it here. So here you have 10 as a b. So there the b is 10. So what you will do, you will write here 10 over 2 because b is 10, b by 2 divide by 2 and write it in the whole square. And in algebra you all know if you do any kind of operation from yourself, then you have to balance it. So if on the left hand side you are performing some addition from your side, then the same operation you have to do it on the right hand side. It means you will do 10 plus 10 by 2 whole square on the right hand side also. Now write it in the form of perfect square. If you remember, for the perfect square we take the square root of the first term, so that is equals to x. Write it. Take the square root of the second term, so 10 by 2 whole square, so it will be 5. And you can write the same or this sign, that means the plus, and write it the whole square equals. Now 10 by 2 whole square will gives you 25. So this is the way we do the perfect square method. Now let's solve this question by completing the square method. So in completing the square method, the first thing is make sure that here you have only ax square plus bx written. Ax square plus bx should be written on the left hand side and any constant number should be written on the right hand side. So here x square plus 8x is written on the left hand side. So what is your b here? Here the b is 8. In order to make the perfect square, you will write plus b by 2 whole square. So b is 8 over 2 whole square equal. In order to balance the equation, here 64 is already written on the right hand side. In order to balance the equation, the operation you are doing on the left hand side, you must repeat it on the right hand side. Now after that, write it in the form of perfect square. So for the perfect square, we write first of all the square root of the first term, that is x. And now just write down 8 by 2 as it is. 8 by 2 will give you 4 because the square root of 8 by 2 whole square will be 8 by 2 and 8 over 2 is called 4. And here it is plus, so you can write here plus. Whole square equals, simplify the right hand side. So 65 plus 16, 64 plus 16 will give you 80. Okay, now solve for x. Remove this square. So by taking the square root, you can easily remove the square. So you will get x plus 4. Make sure that when you take the square root, always the two answers comes in the form of plus and minus. So now to solve for x, one time you will write x plus 4 equals to 80 and one time you will write x plus 4 equals to negative 80. Now bring the 4 here, it becomes negative 4, so you will get x equals to 76. Here bring the 4 on the other side, it becomes negative 4, so it will give you x equals to negative 84. Move on to one more example, x square plus 4x minus 24. So as I said, that equation on the left hand side must be written in the form of ax square plus bx, and the rest of the terms must be moved to the right hand side. So you will write x square plus 4x equals to, bring the minus 24 on the other side, it will gives you 24. Leave some space over here on the left hand side, and always we put plus. And here on the third, as a third term, you have to write b by 2 whole square. So look at the question. In the question, b is 4. So you will write 4 over 2 whole square. Whatever you are writing on the left hand side, you have to write the same thing on the right hand side. Now shrink it. The square root of x square is x, and here inside it is plus. Okay, so you have to write here plus. So here 4 over 2, so it gives you 2, and the whole square must be written after the bracket. Equals, solve it. So here 4 by 2, 2 plus 2 square means 4. Okay, so 4, and here you will get 28. Now remove the square. So take the square root on both sides. The square root and the square cancel. So x plus 2 equals to square root of 28 can be written as plus minus square root of 28. You can write the answer in the decimal also. So bring the 2 on the other side, but before that, one time you have to write x plus 2 equals to plus square root 28, and on the other side you will write x plus 2 equals to minus square root of 28. Bring the 2 on the other side, so positive 2 will change into negative 2, and here plus square root 28. Bring the 2 on the other side, so you will get negative 2, and then negative square root 28. As I said, that the answers can be written in the form of decimals or in this way. So hope you understand these three examples. We will work on more examples in another video. Thank you very much.